am Gigi the Storyteller, and I have so many stories to tell. Yes, I do, honey. Yes, chronologically, who knows, but on that birth certificate, they say I'm 66. Okay. And with it, I've done something with it since I've been here, consciously speaking. Ooh-wee. So I'm puttering around. I have a little ailment, so I got some Popalicious tea. Check them out on Instagram. I'm a new woman today, so I'm puttering. I'm gonna be off doing what I want to do because you choose the day you will have. You choose the day you will have. And as I am an observer of life, because I observe, and I just observe. Wow. I'm Gigi the Storyteller, and I have so many stories to tell. So I'm puttering around and pops into my memory that I have forgotten. It was like, oh, I don't even know what made me remember this story. I'm going to tell it to you all in a minute. But first, the word of the day, jealousy. I said, let me go look this up and read it for these people. Jealousy is an emotion that involves feeling angry, insecure, or bitter because you fear losing someone or something you value to a rival. Keep that in mind. Some core principles. Jealousy always involves three elements: you, something or someone you possess or care about. That's what I said. And a third party perceived threat. Fear comes into factors. Ding, 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 ding. Your brain starts tripping. You start thinking stuff. Wow. Yay. Jealousy. Here's the Gigi story on jealousy. Years ago in the 90s, this tea hot, y'all, so I gotta tea hot. Years ago, I used to be a club promoter. I used to do a lot because I wanted to. I roll around here, whatever, and I'm like, I want to do that. I'm very creative. I'm like way out the box. There's no box. So, club promoter, and I started a dancing crew, SAB dancers, sexy ass bitches, in years ago. Okay. So SAB dancers, and we dancing at this club, and then one of my dancers was dancing off to another club, and she suggested to me that I bring the SAB dancers there, and I did. And the first visit there, when I went on a Wednesday, because it seemed like it's always been a Wednesday thing, baby. Hot Work Lyrical Theater. So anyway, when I go there, there's hardly anyone there. So I see why my dancer wanted me to come to her other gig and, kind of kick up, the participants, the clientele and whatnot. So I went, and because I had an issue with another club owner, that's why I always only work under, like, you're going to sign a little paper, an agreement. Let's agree to this because I find out that I can't be black with y'all. Don't take no one's word, no matter what on the outside of this skin that we are in, you know, get something written as it is written. All right, let's do that. It is written. So the second club I'm at, I promote. I make my little flyers, which they say flyers. This is a long time ago, y'all. So 30 days. I'm passing out flyers and I'm rolling on the street and I might see someone that look like they could be an SAB dancer. And I'm like, yo, you want to be an SAB dancer? And they're like, yeah. And they say, oh, I dance over here or I do this anyway. So, honey, I got an eye. I have an eye for talent, have an eye for art, have an eye for music. Not an eye for music. Y'all know what I mean. Peace, love, and life. So I gathered more dancers, right? And we're at this club, and I promote for 30 days. And honey, it is off. It is going off. It is banging. It's whatever y'all folks saying today was hot. You know what I mean? It was that, right? SAD, real. So, under Hot Words Production, okay? That word jealousy, this is the Gigi story. So, the club is packed. The Atlanta club is packed. It's a small club. It is packed. There's nowhere to sit down. My dancers each have their own set, and then toward the end, we'll play the SAB theme song, and then all the dancers come out to dance and get their final tips from the customers. And unbeknownst to me, one of the guest dancers not only was just friends of one of my dancers who was a woman, because unlike the WNBA, yeah, I know what a woman is. So, unbeknownst to me, they were exes, and when one of the customers came to give money to one of my dancers, and this dude, he was a guest dancer, and a fight broke out. The policia came. Oh, it was terrible. And after that, the agreement that I had with this dude, I was in violation. Usually they are in violation because I don't want nobody dicking me again. Man. So it was all she wrote. And that was because of jealousy. That's my Gigi story on that trip. Jealousy trip. You know what's crazy about that too? Jealousy is you could be doing the same thing like someone else. And my thing is you must think that their thing is better than what you're doing, even though what you're doing is good. But you're jealous. So I'm a little envious. Envious. And jealousy, that's a bitch right there. And this makes me, of course, me growing up Christian, but living life after Christianity today. So with all this jealousy going on, and then you look in the Bible and you look in the scriptures and you see that the God in the Bible say that I am a jealous God. And I used to ask that question to folks all the time, and they give me like weirdo answers. And at this time, I don't even remember because I'm free in my mind. All right, jealousy. I'm Gigi the Storyteller, and as I always say, folks, you gotta work. You gotta do thy work in thyself, honey. Thy shadow work for thyself, sweethearts. Okay. I'm Gigi the storyteller, and I have so many stories to tell. Yes, I play those electric drums. I put in my headphones, and I get downbeat because outside, when I leave my 620 dwelling here, and I go outside over there where people are, I gotta come back home and do a little bit of strummy drumming for myself, right? Click, like, and share. It's Gigi Stories, Ghetto Gospel Stories, and Mill. You never know which one you're gonna get.